string. So at the time of consuming, they will decide. So whether I get the data in the form of string or in the form of the numbers. Or let's we start it.
Yeah, if it is important, we can wait 2 more minutes.
Yeah, that's one. So today we are going to filter functions and everything we are important things we are going to start a today session.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, then we can wait for 7:40 until 7:40 we can wait. Otherwise we will start it. Okay, guys,
Okay,
please go.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. Thank you.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, very Lona today. We can use the function called filter.
You see
No. Actually, I'm not yet started. Yeah, because the count is very low not today. Okay, then we can start it, guys. The others they can go through the recordings. Okay, it's better to start. So, okay, today we are going to see the important function. So, some of the functions in the real times. The first one is the filter. And what is the one? 1 second. Let me start it. Okay. So, yeah, parallelly we can follow this one also. Yeah, filter. So the intention of the filter is a most useful function in the real-time projects. So can anyone tell me what is the meaning of the filter, general filter meaning? So there's some huge amount of data is there. You want to pick only particular kind of data. Then we need to filter out the data. The same thing here, we can use the function called filter. Okay. So just remember always you can see, just repeat. First, we will see what is the official documentation says, then we can go for it. Filter in mul4. Let's see what is the official documentation for this filter. Oh, I think it's not the one migrating filters. No, it is the filter only. Yeah. 1 second. Filtered function and mul4. Then we can get it. Okay. Oh, page not found. What happened to this filter? And mul4. They're upgrading the okay. This is the one. Page not found is coming. Open to uh, 1 second, guys. I think they are upgrading the pages. Let's check this one. Mule SDK. Actually, from this one only we can see everything, and we can search here. Is there any filter? Is there? Okay. So now you can see this is the filter function. So just first observe it. This is the most important. What is the input of this filter function?
array,
Array, right? What is the output it is giving?
array only.
So this is the point always remember when you are using any predefined function inside of the mule. First, we need to understand. So this function expecting data is in the form of an object or the string or an array. We need to identify. The second thing is what is the data written by this function. You can just remember the filter function always takes input as
Array,
array and output always gives
array.
array, right? Just remember, then you can see that means, so we can simply go to here before this one. Uh, I'm creating some data. So it is in the form of some numerical data. Sorry. Okay, so this is the numerical data I'm getting. I'm just copy this one. Okay, go to here. So this is my data now. So I am passing array as a data. Then here you can see I want to filter out the only the even numbers. You guys are got my question? So
Yeah.
I want to filter out only the even numbers I want to return. That means we need to filter out, right? So
Yes.
how we can able to filter out the data means by using the function called filter. The first one, it is simple. So first whatever the input is there, then we can give this input. The payload is nothing but everything it is coming. Now you can closely observe it. What is the type of this payload? What the data type of this payload?
Array.
It is an array, right? Now you can see top of an array, we can able to use the filter function. That is your important. Then you can see when we give the filter function, it is automatically giving some syntax. So you can closely observe it, what kind of expression it is.
Lambda.
Lambda.
Now you can understand where we can use this lambda expression means in the mule point of view, inside of the function, we need to write some functionality. So everything here you are written is in the form of lambda expression. Got it? So you can see here the item is there, index is there, something is there, right? So for example, how we can check whether the given number is even or odd? There
Division.
is a function is
Mod of
there, right? So we no need to write any user defined function. Already predefined functions are there. What is that function to check whether the given number is even or odd?
Is even.
Is even, right? Then you can
C1.
see 1 second. So here we need to check it is even, right? Now here my question is which value I want to check it? Entire payload I want to check it, or so one by one, one by one only I want to check it. Which procedure generally we are following?
Entire
Entire
payload.
payload.
Entire pod at a time you can able to check it. Otherwise,
No.
one by one only we need to check it.
Yes.
So one by one only we need to check it. That means the filter internally it iterates the data items of an array one by one only. Just like your for loop inside of other programming languages. That means how they are executing means now we can understand. I will show you. 1 second, guys. It is not responding. Yeah. Now you can see. 1 second. I am write it on the screen. So this is an array, right? What is you can see there are two elements we are passing is item and index. So the first iteration, the 10 will be copied into the inside of your item. In the second
Yes.
iteration, your item value is nothing but the 40. In the third iteration, your item value is nothing but 66. That means each time it is repeat, it iterates the array elements one by one, one by one, one by one. Each time your array value is identified inside of
Item.
Item.
item. That means here which value we need to check here,
Item.
right?
Item.
Now you can got it. This is the one you need to remember it. That's it. Now here we need to pass a value that is your item. Now you can see what value it is returning.
Even number.
10, 40,
Right, that means
66.
how it is executing means first the 10 will be copied into the item. Is even of 10, is it true or false? Is even of 10, is it true or false?
True.
True. That means here it is always expecting the true, then only that value will be printed. Okay, for example here you can say I am directly writing the statement like this one. So now you can see what is the output. Everything it is printing. Why it is printing?
Because
So
it
they will
was
take it.
true.
Because in the filter function it is always expecting the true value. You are directly mention the everything is a true, then it is automatically everything it is printing. Otherwise when we check the condition, if the condition is satisfied, then it is always returns the true. The same thing here, I want to print the odd number, then we can see is odd of every time which value item,
Item.
then you can see we are getting right.
Yes.
So here this is second interview question. So I want to print only even indexes value. Even indexes value means 0th position value, second position value, fourth position value. This is the way I want to print it. Then which value I need to check it?
Index.
That's it. That means your filter function expecting two inputs. One is every time it's a value that is available inside of a item. Then what, from which location you are picking, that means this is my 0th location value, this is my first location value, this is my second location value. These values will be available inside of
Index.
Yes, it's up to you. So you want to perform operations over the index, or you want to perform operations over a data. So if depending on that one, here we need to pass it. Got it, guys?
How to print the index of even values?
Index of even values, right? Now you can see here how we can modify it. Instead of item, here which value I need to pass it? Index. That's it. So you can see this is the third one. So you can see 40. 40 means first location, third location, fifth location. So it is coming, right? Observed it.
No, we are getting values only, right? If
Yeah.
you want to index.
So if you want printer indexes, right here, you can see the filter function always returns the data only. So according to once you get the data, depending on that one, we need to map it. So directly we are not getting that your requirement, but there is another object, another function is there, map and map object, there we can get it. Okay.
Yeah, my requirement is
Yeah,
I
I
want
got it. So you want to print only even indexes and with their values
two,
only.
just like 2
Yeah, I
or
got it.
3.
So that is the separate one. That is the map object. There you can get it. I will explain.
Oh.
So as of now, the filter function always expecting the data is in the form of an array, and eternally it is automatically iterating the items depending on the what is the condition. If the condition is satisfied, automatically it returns the data. So the group of data is there, top of the group of the data. It is automatically iterating the items one by one, depending on your condition, and always return the data in the form of
array.
array. So that is the one. Just remember it. Okay. Let's see. So some data. Okay. Let's go to some of the examples. Data is there. You can see this is my data, right? Now we can go ahead and check. So where it is. This is my data. Right now, previously my data is in the numerical data. Now you can see what kind of data I am passing.
Object.
What kind of data I am passing?
Array.
I'm asking one more question. So what kind of data I am passing?
Array.
Array, right? So for top of an array, we can able to apply the filter function, right? Here, what is my requirement is, you can see there is a percentage is there. I think all are having the same percentage, no? No. Oh, these are not a proper JSON here. By the way. Okay. So some of the percentages I am modifying it. 1 second, 85. Oh, 85. Okay. So what is my requirement is the students who are having the percentage equal to 85, those data only I want to print it. Right?
Yes.
Yes. Now you guys tell me it is an array of what is my input? It is an array of object. Right? Now top of this one I'm checking the I'm applying the filter function. Now you can understand how we can use it. Now you guys tell me for the item which value it is available each iteration.
Object.
So tell me which one it is available each iteration, your entire single object. You can see this entire thing is available inside of the word item. Then this, what is the position of this entire thing? This is my first one. So this value is available inside of the
Index.
index. So now you want, what is your requirement? You want to check this one, right? How we can access this field?
Index. Or
How we can access this particular field? This entire thing is available inside of an object. This entire object is available inside of the item. Then how we can access that one? Item dot percentage is equal to, sorry, otherwise we can write like this one, greater than 60. So this is the condition I am checking. If the condition is true, then I want to print it. Then what is the meaning of this one? So you are sending an array of objects inside of that one. So whatever the percentage is greater than 60, those data only I want to pick it. Right? That means you are virtually, you are filter out the data, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Now you got it. Now we can, this is the way first we can filter out. Now you can tell me how we can write the condition here. Item dot
Percentage.
percentage. So up to now. So greater than 75. Now you can see there is only one student is there with that one data, right? You can closely observe it even though this is the single one. So what is the output of this one?
Array.
Array. For example, here I am
60.
placing 65. Let's see. You can see first element, second element, third, fourth. So something is happened now. So this is the way we can able to filter out the data depending on your requirement. Got it, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So for example, address is Hyderabad is there. I can changing something. Let's this one is the Vizag. 1 second.
Pune.
Caps Vizag. Then we can go Hyderabad. One more thing is Hyderabad, and the second one is the Bangalore. I'm deleting it. Okay. Oh, actual. This is the problem with this one. Here. Only when we're typing the data, it is behaving weird. Now, what is my requirement is the I want to print the city address who are living inside of the Hyderabad. Those people data only I want to pick it. Then tell me how we can filter out that data.
Item dot address.
So tell me. So inside of the item dot 1 second, I can write it on the smaller item dot.
Address.
Address.
So where it is available, address is equal to
Hyderabad.
Hyderabad.
HYD. Now you can see those data only we are getting. So this is the way we can able to filter out the data. Once you filter out the data, it's up to you what kind of operation you want to perform it. Okay. Yes or no?
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
here you can just remember these names is user defined. You may give whatever the names you want. It's not a mandate to you the same thing. You can see by default easy understanding they're giving the item dot index. So if you want you can change it. You can change it to the X and Y. So it's up to you. Just remember. Okay. So this is the way we can able to filter out the data. Now we will see is there any other examples are there. Here you can see inside of this filter function, 1 second where it is. So here you can directly check the condition. Otherwise, you can able to call any function. So for example, you are written one user defined function, then you can call this user defined function here, but only that user defined function must return. Here, what value it is always expecting.
True.
So Boolean value only it is expecting. For example, here you can see I'm placing at the 6. It is throws an error. So always the filter function expecting result is in the form of
Boolean.
Boolean. So it's up to you. Here also you can able to call your function, but the function always returns either
True.
true or false, then only your function will be executed. So this is the way we can able to use the filter function. So let's see what are the other examples we are going to see it. Is there anything? Okay. I think this is the one. We will see more examples there. This is the normal one. Numbers 5 to n mod 2 in fixed notation. We already seen all rest this one, right? So instead of calling is even, they are checking the with the mod function. Okay. We are going to see. Yeah, we can see the simple example. I can copy it and we can place here. Okay. Now here what is my requirement is the items what is the name of price who are having the above $10. I want to print those information only. The price should be above $10. Those items only I want to print it. Then you guys tell me how we can write that one. Always you can start with your input. What is your input?
Payload.
Then payload. Then we can give
Filter.
which function we need to use it?
Filter.
Filter function. So what a kind of expression it is?
Array.
No. What kind of expression it is? What I am selecting? This is the
Lambdas.
lambda
Lambda.
expression. So
Lambda
every time
expressions.
your value is available inside of an item, then we
Item.
need to check it, right? So
Item
item
price.
dot
Price
price is equal to or greater than
greater than or equal to.
10.
Yeah.
Then you can see it is automatically coming here. So this is the way we can able to get the data, right? For example, let us say what is my data looks like. I will I will modifying some data. Then if you answered this question correctly, so sample data, then here. So now this is my data, the same function I want to repeat it, right? Here you can see. Let's see how. Now you can see this is my input, my data is coming like this one. The same requirement again I want to do it. Then you guys tell me how we can pass the input, how we can filter out the data. So what is your data? What kind of data I am passing? So if you have the doubt, then you can use the simple the pay type of the function payload LOAD. Okay. So what is my input?
Object.
When top of an object, your filter function will works.
No.
No.
Then how we can resolve this data?
Convert to
Using
array.
functions.
Where is your data? Actually, where is your data?
Payload.
Payload dot sample data.
Yeah, that is the important. Just remember the guys, it is not a mandate to send all your data in the form of payload, right? So maybe inside of the payload, some part only you want to filter out. Then you
Mhm.
can see this is your array data, right? So this entire array data, where it is available inside of an object with the key name
Sample data.
sample, that you can see. Now you can understand payload dot sample data, what kind of data it is.
Right.
Array. Then that means your data is not always available inside of the word payload. Inside of the payload, some of key contains your data. Then top of that one only we can able to perform it, right? So the main problem of the mule flows and writing the functions is the what is the main problem is we need to pass the correct data only, then only your function will works. So you already know how you can filter out the data, but your data we need to pass correct format, then only we can able to apply that function. Now you can see top of the filter, I try to apply the filter, there is no filter function. You can see, is there any
Yes.
filter function is coming? Not coming,
No.
because my input is in the form of an object. So what is your proper data? Payload dot sample data, this is my data. Now you can see this is in the form of array. Then top of this one I can apply my filter function,
Filter.
right? So the same thing, what is the function? Item dot, so
Price.
item dot price
Price.
is greater
Less
than 5.
Yeah.
Oh, the 5 is now
Yeah.
only one cal. Then we can go with the 2. Then you can see everything is coming now. So here always remember the what the payload contains the multiple data. So we need to pass the proper data to the function, then only your filter will works. Got it, guys? So this is the way. Maybe sometimes your data is inside of some other objects, inside of other keys. So we need to map them correctly. Then only we can get it. Okay, guys?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Got
Yeah.
it.
Got it, guys? Hello?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Got it.
Yeah. So this is the point. Always remember, guys. Let me see. Is there any other data is available? Okay. I think this is the data we are talking about. Is there any other data for this one? Okay. Where it is available? Yeah, 1 second. No, it is not. Okay, let me see. So this is the one we can able to get it. Then we can move it. You can see. There is, you can see there is one more expression is there that we can call it as a dollar expression. And okay, here only we can discuss this one, no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What is the meaning of the dollar expression is it's very simple. So here instead of here you can see we are using something, right? Item comma index something. So instead of writing this full length one, I think we can discuss the dollar in after two classes. Yeah. Then you guys are familiar with some terminology. Okay, don't worry. I will do that. Which is too early to discuss that dollar symbol. First, we can go for the by default. Your whatever the function you are written, it is automatically comes with the what expression it is lambda
Lambda.
expression. First,
Okay.
you can keep this inside of your mind. Then after practicing some example, then we can go for the lambda. No, as of now, don't go for the lambda. So generally in the real time also it is more easy to use it without having any confusing. Okay, lambda expression. Okay, let's see what is the other function, and we are just completed this one, right? Then we can see what the other function. What is this one? One second. Yeah, we already seen this filter right just now. Everything it is okay. One second. Data view. Okay, now. First, I am
Distinct.
covering the whatever the data is coming as in the form of array. Okay. So first one is the filter function. Then you can see we can go for the next one. That is the one. So what is the meaning of distance by anyone? What?
Different.
No, no.
Unique.
Distant by general meaning. You can see here. You can see it is always giving something. You can say what is this one?
Remove duplicate.
Remote.
So this is one of your interview question also. How we can remove the duplicate data means by using which function we can able to remove it.
Distinct
Distinct
by.
by.
So this is the most famous interview question, guys. Just remember how we can remove the duplicates means we can simply say that we can by using the distance by function we can able to do it. Okay. The same thing you can see again we can go for the distance by function here. Always first always look what is the in that structure of this one, and we can see what is the one distant by. Okay, you can see what is the input it is taking,
Array.
Array.
what is the output it is formatting,
Array.
Array.
right? Always remember this is the important one. Now we can go for the simple example. You can see this is my data.
Mm.
Okay, so I want to identify the unique values only.
Mm.
Okay, maybe this is the question they are expecting. This is my input, and from this input, what is my requirement? I want to print the only unique values. That means you need to remove the duplicate. So we need to use which function?
Distinct by.
Distinct by. Then the same syntax. The payload, this is your input. Then you need to
Distinct
use
by.
the distance by function. Now you can the it is also taking which expression?
Lambda.
Lambda expression. This first item contains the each iterating item and index contains the everything. So here what is your requirement? You need to check it. So what is the value? So every time it is picking the item, then you can see only unique values it is printing. Even though you can see term 2 is repeating, 3 is repeating, but it is printing only once. Okay, so how it is internally working means I will write it here. It's very simple. You can see the first one, this is the one, right? The first iteration. So the
Item.
first value item will be copied into the 0. So it is always keep tracking with the previous item. Is there any previous items are there?
No.
No, that means this item is the unique. Then it is automatically printed. Then we can go to the second item. What is my second item? 1.
One.
So is there any value is repeating? Is there any previous one is there?
No.
Then it is automatically printing. The third one. So item equal to 2. Is there any previous value? 2.
No.
No.
No. Then you can see fourth one. Item equal to 3. Is there any previous 3 is there? No.
Yes.
No.
The 5. There is no 3 is there.
Okay.
Yes.
Then so item equal to again 3 is coming. Now you can see this 3 is already available inside of an array. That
Yes.
means this item is repeating. That's why it is omitting.
Remove.
That means the filter function always picking the first occurrence. If there any repeating item is there, so it is automatically skip this value. Then we can go for the second one. Item equal to 2. 2 is already in the list, right? Then we are removing it. So this the way it is automatically checking everything which is the previous one. It is available inside of the list or not. Okay.
Yes.
right? Now, if it's numerical array means it is very easy, right? If it
Yeah.
is coming as an array of object, then what happens? Okay, we can go for some examples. Data is there. Now, 1 second. Yeah, it is already normal one. Otherwise, okay, we will
We
create some
can,
data. Yeah,
we can use that author
yeah,
example.
yeah. No, it is only the name, na. I want to inside of object only. Then it is very easy. Okay, yeah, this is the one. We will take this one. Cheese is repeating. All right, we will repeat
Price
it.
is reported. Yes.
Right. Which one is repeating?
Price.
Where it
Price
is the
we can set. We
okay,
can
yeah.
set.
Okay, okay, then okay. The some value is repeating, then it is okay. Okay, this is my input. Where it is. Okay, we can place here. So I remove this everything. Now you guys tell me, you can see. So my filter function, sorry, what is this one? Distance by function is also works on top of an array only, right? So you can see, for example, my payload, I try to apply the distance by function. You can see distance by function is also expecting the
Array.
right, but lambda expression, everything you can see it is form taking the entire item as a one single one. But here, how we can properly means payload dot sample data. Now you guys tell me, I want to check it, right? You can see this entire thing is it is treated as a 1 second
Single item.
single item, right? We can go for the previous value example. No, no, no. Distance by okay. So item and index. This entire thing is available inside of item,
Single item.
right? So when we apply item here, what is the meaning? For example, here I am typing the item only. Then what is the meaning of this one?
Each
How we
object.
can apply the distance means this entire object is repeating or not. That is meaning of this one, right?
Yes.
Then what? This is your actual requirement.
No.
No.
No, right? That means so you want to distance the entire data depending on one particular key value. So where that particular key value, this is my key value. Depending on this field, I want to identify the unique items, right?
Yes.
Then where it is available, this price is
Inside item.
inside of the
Item.
first object. It is available inside of item. Then you can apply here
Item dot
item
price.
dot
Price.
price. Sorry, item dot price. Now you can see, is there any item is repeating?
No.
But the same logic is applicable. Whatever the first item is coming, then that first item occurrence only it is repeating. Okay.
Can we
So
add?
yeah, which one? Yeah, yeah. Tell me.
Can we add a repeated value? So say
Yeah.
The
let's
already replicated value is not there, na?
no.
No.
Since I want to add same value.
Okay.
Price 4.
Just pass the same value.
No, no. Item will be different. Just price will
No,
be
no,
same.
no problem. Okay. You can see this item is repeating, but you can see only first occurrence only we are getting.
No, no. My question is, can you delete
Yeah.
that item? Yeah. No, no.
What? Yeah,
Delete
yeah.
that entire object. Just we
Entire
just add it.
object. Yeah. Okay.
And at the scroll down.
Yeah.
Yeah. ID 4. Yeah. Let it be. Make price as a 4.
Only price as a 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can see. Price is already 4 is available, then it is skipping. So here,
Okay.
depending on this field only, it is automatically identify whether it is the unique or not.
No, previous example you copy same equal. That's why I asked.
Yeah, okay, okay, okay.
Okay.
Now, so what is my requirement? This time I want to apply my key field as an item. So apples, by using this name, I want to filter out. For example, wantedly, I am duplicating two things. Now you guys tell me item dot.
Item.
So here the, okay, whenever we are getting this kind of data, we can give like this one. Okay, item dot item means maybe it is giving the some redundancy. Okay, so to avoid that one, the keys values you can enclose in between the double quotes, then it is automatically identify this key value here. Okay, now you can see cheese is one type, steak is one time, apples is one time. Okay.
Yeah.
So in the real time, so definitely they can ask this question here. So there is a department's data is there. You want to filter out the depending on the employee's data, particular department. Then which function you need to use it? Distance
Distance
by.
by.
By. Okay. Otherwise, you want to filter out the only department data who are belongs to HR. Then in those situations, we need to use which one? You want to print only the HR department data.
Previous
Only. Which one? Distance by or filter by?
filter.
That is the one, remember it. Okay, so let's go. What are the distance by function can do? Okay, let me select this one. Yeah, the same example. Otherwise, we can go here. So someone is coming with a new requirement. I mean, so there is a apples is coming there. Is the coming there? You can see. So here, these two values are repeating, right?
Yeah.
So now what is my requirement is I want to apply the combination of the two keys. Here so far how we are providing the keys only single key value, right?
Yeah.
Now what is your requirement? By combination of the two keys you want to apply the filter function, right?
Mhm.
So how we can do that one?
And
And
function.
Can we
So is there
return
any
a
and symbol is
bracket?
there? No.
And
So whenever we are combinationing issue, so first, so we need to concatenating those two key values. That is the one you need to remember. How we can concatenate it?
plus plus.
Yes.
Item dot. What is the second value? Item dot
Price.
price. So that's it. Okay. So you can see. So this apples and 5. So two times it is repeating, but you can see only one time is coming.
So first occurrence it's giving ID3
Yes, yes, yes.
and
Okay.
removing the ID4. Yeah.
Okay, so here the remembering how we can get this one.
Yeah.
Concurrent plus plus.
Concatenation.
Yeah, so this is the interview question. Just remember. So whenever there is a requirement of you can apply the distance by function by combination of the two keys. How we can do that means by concatenating the things.
Concatenation.
Okay, now after this one they come up with the new requirement. So whatever output is coming out of this one, I want to print this entire data is in the form of reverse order. How we can
Negative
print that?
index.
Yeah, tell me
Negative
how we
index.
can reversing the order. Let
Minus
us
1 to
say,
0.
yeah, so this is the one also you need to remember -1 to 0. Okay, so but it is showing an error. Why it is showing an error? Always remember, sometimes your function you will return everything is correctly, but sometimes it is throwing an error. So what you do, whatever that your expression is written, everything you can put inside of the brackets. Then, so what is the output of this entire function is an array. Then top of the array, it is going to print it. Okay.
Yes.
So this is the point you need to remember. Sometimes everything is correct, but it is not giving the data as you expected. Then what you need to do, everything you can put it inside of a bracket. Okay.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
So unlike this distinct by,
Yeah.
can we also apply filter function on suppose we are
On top
passing
of the two key values, maybe you are asking that one, right?
yeah, if I'm passing a array of object and I want to filter it out on the particular attribute of that object. So can I apply filter? Just like here, I am using the item or price as an attribute of each single item as object.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I got it.
that is it.
1 second. Yeah. 1 second. First, let me create that. What is the one test data? Maybe we can take this one. Yeah. You need to filter out the data, right? Okay.
Yeah.
We can copy this one. We can remove it. And I am placing here. First, we can go for the normal scenario. Payload. So is there any filter? First, we can filter out with the environment. Who are having the dev environment? Those data only I want to print it. Okay. So 1 second. 1 second, guys. 1 minute, guys. I'm come back. 1 second. Yeah. Okay, sir. Okay. So there is a environment is repeating 2 times. Then we need to apply here payload. Then we can apply the filter. Then you guys tell me what is the key value we need to give here. Item
Item
dot
environment.
environment, right?
Environment.
So one second, this key is not there.
Returning boolean, right? Expecting boolean.
Yeah, how we can get the boolean?
Equal to.
Dev.
Yeah.
So that information only you are getting, right? Now now we need to check multiple keys, right? That is your requirement, right? Yes.
Yes.
So you want to combine 2 conditions, right? So how we can combine the 2 conditions? Yeah.
Concurrent.
No. How we can combine the condition inside of a statement,
If
right?
yeah, and
Yeah. So and so here, for example, you want to filter out one more condition.
ID.
So department, environment is the test, and ID only 2. Okay. So got your requirement. Sorry. Yeah. So I want to check the condition who are develop environment is the dev environment and IDs. So IDs must be the even then. Okay. Okay. Maybe we can write that kind of question. 1 second. Is there any even numbers are there for this the dev?
Odd only.
Then we can give the one even question. Yeah. Then no problem. Here we can give the 20 as a even and
3 as odd.
3 as odd. Then you can see here I'm combining the 2 things. Okay. So how we can check whether this even number or not is
Is even.
even.
It's
Then item dot
ID.
which one? ID. So you can see.
Mhm.
So here inside of the filter, you are combining the conditions, but you are combining the conditions means you need to use normal
Can't
and. So both conditions are true only, then it is written the true. But in the distance way, you are identifying the keys, the unique values depending on the key names only. Here we are not checking any conditions, right?
Mhm.
So you got the difference?
So here both should be true, not single
Yes,
true.
yes, yeah. So otherwise you can see either this is the normal if condition, yeah. So either of you can see either the environment is the dev or item is even, then both are coming. Here you can see item is even, then we are getting item is even, then we are getting item is you can see here item is not a even, but environment is a.
Dev. Yeah.
So that means either one of the condition is true, then automatically we are picking the data, right?
Mhm. Makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yes.
it's filtering the data depending on the multiple condition. But in the case of the distance is somewhat different, right? Depending on
Yes.
the particular key only, you need to identify the unique values.
Got it.
Okay. There is no or conditions are there, right? Because the unique values are always the combination, right? Either one value or combination value. Either one is not available, right? Inside of the distance.
Yes.
Yeah, that is the one. Okay. For example, top of this one, you need to identify the distance. What is my requirement is I want to print the distance depending on the environment. Now you guys tell me how we can get this one. Payload, distance by, then here after the lambda expression, here we need to provide the key value only. Here we are not passing any condition. Here we need to pass only key value. What is my key value? Item dot environment. Depending on this one only, we need to distancing, right? You can see there is only environment is repeating only one time. That is the one you need to remember it. Okay.
Got it.
Yeah, this is all about the filter by function, distance by function. Okay. So
So
let's
yeah, so
see.
can you
Yeah,
scroll out, go to that, can you scroll out the output
no,
above,
this is the one.
which
Yeah.
table it is speaking? Yeah, above, at the beginning of the output. Oh, so it's taking 20, it's not picking up that 3.
Yes.
It's the first occurrence. Okay.
Yeah, first occurrence only. That's what I'm telling.
Okay. No, no,
Always it is picking the first occurrence.
yes, got it.
Okay. Then we can go some of the examples here. Everything is coming. Yeah, distance by duplicate. Okay. Now we will see some examples to
Copy.
practice it. So yeah. So let's see what is the question they're asking. Okay, you can see ordered by line ID. Depending on these two fields, you want to filter out the data. Ordered by line ID. You can see ordered by line ID. We have both combinations. We are applying the condition. So you can see ordered by one line by ID. So who are having this both are the common, then we need to remove those things. Ordered by line ID. Then how we can do that one? Tell me. This is my
Payload.
payload. Then we can apply the distance by function. Then here we need to write here. But here you can see item data. Sorry, where I am writing here.
Outside of
Item data
the
line
line ID.
ID plus item data
Order ID.
Order.
order ID. Okay, it is not coming. Then we can call order ID. Yeah, you can see. So there is no repetition of order ID and line ID. Everything is unique. Okay. Combination we are getting. So this is the way by combining the multiple keys, we can get the unique values.
So which data it filter it out? I'm not getting. Can you scroll the input first? One is there.
Yeah, there is no repeating. For example, here I am placing the one. Then you can see only first occurrence only it is coming. You can see this is a toothpaste, this is the floss. Both are having the order ID, line ID, the both same. But the first occurrence is coming, then it is printing one. But the second occurrence, both are having the same thing, then it is removed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the way we can able to get it. Maybe the sales ID and the transaction ID both are having the same one, then we need to remove. That is the not a
Yeah.
proper data. So
Yeah.
in the
Yeah. Yeah.
situation, how we can do that one? This is your sales ID. Sorry, this is your line ID and the order ID. So these are not repeating the again and again for the each item, right? Then, so that is the use case here.
Yeah.
If it is
Yeah. We are
repeating means
using
it
this.
is a not a valid one. So we can simply remove it. Depending on this one, we are removing it.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So this is the way we can able to identify the unique
Duplicates.
values. Otherwise, we can remove the duplicate
Duplicates.
values. Okay. So 1 second. These are all everything is common. Everything. Uh, everything. So here the most important one is you can see whatever you are reiterating, this is nothing but you are creating the pattern. String pattern you are providing. That's it. Okay. Don't
Means
go to deepen into 1 second. I will show you. You can see some of the data is coming like this one. So you can see when we placing the comma, what happens? It is automatically this expression is somewhat different, right?
hmm,
So that means here how the your multiple keys are working means it is automatically concatenating and it is giving the string. This entire string is available inside of this input is plot. It is checking like that one. So here you can close the observe it output. 1 second, I will show you. So this is my input, right? And A, B, C, D, E, F, and 1 second. I can simplify this example. Okay, and I think it is not a proper one. Okay, let me explain this one. It is very easy. This is my input. I'm taking this input. Can copy. Okay. Okay, what they are suggesting is it's very easy. I know. So they're creating the one expression like this one. Okay. Oh, okay. Why it is showing an error? Anyone can tell me why it is showing an error? Already we
It's a
discussed this one, right? Whenever we are concatenating anything, we need to provide a default, then we can copy. This is the problem with the string concatenation. Let's see whether it is coming.
So what is the purpose of this example? I didn't
Because
get.
I will explain 1 second. Once you get the output, then you can understand it. First, we will see this one, whether it is coming or not. Okay, why there is no data for the ID1, ID2. Okay, I will show 1 second. But the data is not coming like this one. No? So here what they are doing is you can see this is my data, right? But what they're creating this some pattern. So instead of you can see generally when we applying the concatenation, so how we can do that one? Distance by payload dot ID1 plus payload of ID2. Something we are calling right?
Yes.
Yeah, but here what they're expecting is your data is coming like this one. That means ABC comma DEF, then only you can treat that item as a unique. Okay, so that's the way you need to create a one unique name. But there is no comma field as available, right? That means 1 second, I can write it on the screen. So generally, for example, how we can get this one? So you can write like this one, right? Item dot ID1 plus item dot ID2. So this is the way you are providing the key. But what their requirement is my pattern like this one, ABC comma DEF, then only you can treat this item as a unique. But there is no comma field is available inside of ID1 and ID2. How we can create this unique name timestamp?
Concatenate.
So that means whatever here you are providing, this is nothing but normal string concatenation. So you can pass the one string as a key value. That is the one you need to remember it. So item dot ID1 plus comma plus item 2 dot ID2. So this is the way we can able to provide. That means here what the point you need to remember is, so here whatever the string value you are providing, that is nothing but you are providing the one string value. So this whatever you are passing here, this is your string. So according to one, so it is now what is your string? What is your search pattern? ABC comma DEF. So is there any value is like this one only, we can able to treat that is a unique item. Okay, that is the meaning of this line. Generally, we are not facing this kind of situation, but it is good to know. So whatever the pattern is there, here we can able to do like this one. Okay.
So can you explain once? I didn't get anything.
Okay, 1 second. That's what actually my data is not in coming proper way. Okay, 1 second. I will show you. Otherwise, okay. So how we can write a distance by function here? A payload. First, you can write the normal one, distance by. So I can apply A, B, C, D, E, F. Both are repeating. Then only we can treat that as a unique item. Right? Sorry. Okay. 1 second. It is the one D, E, F. Oh, sorry. D, E, F. Okay. So there is one more item is there. Let us see. Now you can understand. Okay. So this time my data is like this one. Okay. Now, so combination of things I need to write it. Item plus ID1 plus item dot ID2. Now you can see, so it is automatically concatenating A, B, C, D, E, F, and it is looking for the same is there or not. But you can observe it. So this is the different one now.
Yes.
Now, so what is my requirement is I want to create the timestamp like this one A, B, C, comma, D, E, F. So that is we can treat it as a unique pattern. So how we can create that unique pattern? How we can create that unique pattern here? It is
Sir,
normally
here, sir, here
yeah, yeah,
in this example here, sir,
yeah.
why it is repeating DF? Because first ABC
Where
and
it is
second if
the
in output,
yeah.
we are calling distinct on
So
item
you are
ID, right?
applying the single key or multiple keys?
Multiple key.
Multiple keys means always it is looking for the combination of these two na.
Mhm.
So that means how it is working means first it is concatenating these two A, B, C, D, E, F. This is value is A, B, C, D, E, F. This value is A, B, C, D, E, F. This value is
Repeating.
A, B, C, comma, D, E, F. The first occur it is coming, then it is picking. The second occur in the same thing, then it is omitting. The third occurrence is coming, it is different, then it is coming. Okay, you are not taking the single value. Combination only you are picking, right?
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
So
Got it.
here, this is the way you need to create a name value. Then how we can it is entirely it is string. Then how we
If
can get it item? Yeah, tell me, tell me.
if we remove that comma, then it will
It is treated as a duplicate value. The first occurrence only it is coming. Okay, it's somewhat identified. Okay, yes or no? Here you can see I'm changing this one to something like this one. Here I'm creating the unique one. Now you can see which one it is coming. Both are coming, right? Why? So whatever the pattern you are creating, that is matches to the second only. Then the first two are it is automatically treated as a unique values, and that is coming like this one. Got it, guys?
Can you explain it again?
So
sir,
here you can see
am I
previously, yeah,
audible, sir?
no, no, yeah. So I may explain one more thing. You can see previously, maybe inside of your mind, what happens is we can simply concatenating the names of the field, then only we can able to distance. But here the one of the advantage of here is here whatever the field here you can see here we can able to generate one unique string also,
Yeah.
just like the string concatenation. Then it is automatically looking is that same string is available inside of the keys, then only that is treated as a key, unique value, otherwise it is treated as the normal one. In some rare situations we need to providing this key. Okay,
So,
Yes.
yeah. So
But
previously
here
this is the
the
key value, this is the second key value. Generally we are directly concatenating, but here they are providing some flexibility. We can able to add concatenating something, then it is creating the unique key values.
can you justify the output, sir? I'm not still getting.
Now you can see. So how we can concatenating? So first you can creating a string, right?
Yeah,
One
ABC.
second, one second, one second. So depending on this one, it is creating the string. You can see here I am writing the string value. Okay. The first one it is coming ABC.
Say
Okay.
comma,
Then plus then we can comma then
comma.
DEF. This is your
Okay.
key field, right?
First, yeah, first.
Right. Now you can see the first input is ABC DEF.
Mhm.
ABC DEF. Is the same
No,
key,
sir. ABC, comma, DF, right?
right? ABC DEF, right? No. Whatever the pink is from your input,
Yeah.
right? But it is expecting the key as a this one. ABC comma DEF. Both are same.
No.
No, then it is a unique one. Then it is automatically printing, right? That particular item it is printing A, B, C, D, E, F. Then we can go to the second one. What is the second value? First value is the A, B, C. What is the second one? D, E, F. The same thing is it is matched to your key.
No,
No, then it is also treated as a unique. Then second key item is printing. Then we
no,
can
it's
go to the third one. Okay. What is your third one? Now you closely
ABC comp.
observe it. So what is the third one? Third one is the first value is your A, B, C, comma, and the
DE.
second one is the D, E, F. So this is your key, right?
This is
Yes.
matches.
So this is matching to your, then it is omitting. Some special one.
But it's in the output, it is not omitting, it is printing na second object.
Where it is?
It
Yeah, in
is
the
It is only one now. Okay, 1 second. Yeah,
it should omit na, you say, as per.
yeah. It should be omit. 1 second. 1 second. Actually, it should omit. Maybe it is not refreshing.
My
ABC,
understanding,
yeah. Tell me. No problem.
so my understanding is,
Yeah.
so when it is iterating, it's going to first object.
Yeah.
Okay. Can
Yeah,
you scroll up the input?
yeah.
Yeah, and then it is picking the item dot ID
No,
one as
but
a
the
ABC.
string pattern is different, na? Pattern is whatever you are providing is different, na?
So it should remove the matching pattern
Yes.
ideally, but it
No.
is not omitting.
1 second. I can go back this one. Repeat. Would also prefix and suffix a string. ABC and DEF. Okay. Otherwise, you can give me tomorrow. I will explain. Yeah. So I am also not having this. Why should I explain in the confusing state? It's not good
Yeah,
for you also. So I can come back with this one and tomorrow. Yeah. So because they're providing some extra information, don't worry. I will
on
let me
Monday.
go through it. Yeah. So don't worry. I can go through this one. Without clarification, it is not good. Yeah. Okay. So that's all for, I think we are already 8:40. I think we have covered filter by function and the distance by function only. And is there anything we are covered? Only
No,
these two only, right? Let me
yes.
cover one more thing. Yeah. Then it is good. 1 second. Charging it. Okay. Is it okay, guys? We can take 10 minutes more. Then where the second examples?
Yeah,
1 second. What is the second function? We are covered this one, right? Distance by function we are covered. Filter by function we are covered. Then so this the one group by. Okay. So all are whatever the functions so far I am discussing, all are taking the array as a input. Just remember. So what is the meaning of the group by function? Generally. So the group by function always group the data and gives the data is in the form of arrays, just the one. So there is a different departments data is there, different employees data is there. You want to group the data. So all the HR employees is coming together, all the developers are coming together, all the testers are coming together. This is the way you want to group the items. So in those situations, we need to use a group by function. Okay, let's see what is the simple example data is there. Now you can see always you can see group by function is also taking your input as a array only. So the same thing. So I'm repeating the first. We can go with the simple examples. Then we can go complex. So here, what is my input? My input is an array. Then here the most famous interview question. So how we can group the even numbers into one group and how we can group the odd numbers into one group. That is, they're asking the question like this one. So the same thing, the first one is you can write the payload. Then which
group,
function we need to use it? Group by function.
group.
You can closely observe the same syntax it is following. item and index. Here this is a lambda expression. Here you need to write your condition. So what is the condition here? You need to write it.
Item.
So for example, here you are mentioning the item. Then what happens? All items are, it is taking the together as a
Single array.
single item, right? But here what is your requirement? All even numbers are coming to one group, odd numbers are coming to one group. So which one we need to
Yes.
check it?
Easy.
Easy one is odd.
So here we need to write expression. What is the one? Is
Easy one.
even of this item. Then you can see. Oh, one second. So what is the meaning? So when the condition is true, that is the one group. If the condition is false, that is coming to the other group. You can see true means
Yes.
Yes. Even numbers.
all even numbers, false means
Odd numbers.
okay. So this is the way we can able to group it. Okay. For example, same question I am repeating. I want to group the even indexes values and odd index values.
Yeah, we can call it an index.
So here where the index is available inside of the word index, then you can see these are the all even indexes values. These are all, sorry, these are the odd indexes value. These are
Even.
even indexes value. This is the way we can, but you can see what is the output of this group by function. That is the most important.
Object.
Object.
Okay. Now what is your requirement is, now they come with this, now we can understand. So I am removing this one, then you can understand. So this is my input. I want to print, otherwise without using condition everything. So I want to print the only even numbers. I don't want to use any filter condition. I don't want to use any mod function. Then tell me, I want to print only even numbers. I don't want to use any filter here. Tell me, how we can get the even numbers? When we apply the
Yes.
group by function with the even, we can get it now.
Yes.
Then tell me, what is the syntax? E payload
Group by.
group by. Then here we are executing the condition. What is the one? Is
Even.
even of an item. Then you can closely observe it. It is an object with the two keys, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So what is your requirement? You need to print only even numbers. These values are available. These
Inside
values
Inside
are
of-
available with the key,
inside true.
True.
right? That means this entire thing is an object. Then we can put entire thing is in the form of bracket. Then we need to call the key as a true, right? Then we can get it. Got it, guys?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
As you can see, the same question, but you can see they're asking the some different ways. This is the way also we can solve the problem. So they ask the
Yeah.
question like this one. You don't want to use the filter function. Then how? You can simply group the data depending on the condition. Then it is always returns the an object with the keys, and we can get that one. Okay. So your interview
Yes.
questions are like this one only. They are asking the simple questions only. You are not expecting very complex logic. They are not going to ask you. They ask the questions like this one only. You can see it
Yeah.
seems to be very simple, but at that time you are not strike that one. We are not getting that idea. Okay. So
Yes.
just blindly one, but remember one point. By using the filter also we can filter out the data. By using the group by also we can filter out the data, right?
Yes.
So both are same. So we can apply the condition. It is automatically give the data group by. By in the filter also we can apply the condition and we can get the data. Got it?
Yes.
So these two are interrelated, but the filter always gives the
Array.
no. Always gives the true part data only. But the group by always gives the
True, false.
true
Both.
and false also. Okay, this is the way you can remember it.
Yes.
Okay. So this is the group by basic. Let's see what are the other thing. You can see everything it is coming, and we can go some of other examples. Some complex is there. Yeah, we can go this one. Yeah. Now, oh, this the copy function is available. We can copy here, and what is the special requirement of this entire data? We are going to see it. So here what is my requirement is, first you can inspect the data. Here you can see different data is available. So every
Okay.
day, so there are multiple every week or every day there are multiple events are occurred. So what is my requirement is in the year, so particular day wise mean. So Wednesday how many events are occurred, Sunday how many events are occurred. So depending on the day of the week, I want to get the report. So in this
Yeah.
situation, you want to group the data depending on which condition,
Day of.
day of the week, right?
Day of the
So
week.
now you can see it. So where might they? So tell me how we can do that one. Payload. Then we need to apply
Payload
the
dot
group by
group.
function. Then here we can write the condition like this one. What is your key? Item
Item dot
or
day of
item dot particular key. Item dot
item dot
day
day
of
of
the week. Now you can see it is what is the
Day
output.
of
So Wednesday these events are occurred. Saturday these events are occurred. Sunday these events are occurred. Right? Now there comes with the question. So this is my input, guys. So what is my requirement is I want to filter out the only Saturday events only.
Mhm.
Got it? What my
Yes.
question? So only Saturday events only I want to filter out.
Yes.
Then how we can solve this question? So first one, you already know whenever we need to sort it out, then we can apply the filter function.
filters.
So item dot that particular value is item dot
Day
what
of
is the
week.
one day of the week is equal to
Goes Saturday.
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 So you can
Yes,
see
it.
there is only one is available. For example, Wednesday we can go into see it. So you can see.
Multiple.
So multiple values are there. That means by using the filter also we can able to get this data. Otherwise, what the second
Group.
one? Group by. You
Group.
can see group by. Then item
Item.
dot. What is the
Day
one?
of
Day of
week.
the week.
Day of the week. Everything it is coming inside of an array. So the key always identifies the unique value. Then we can come like this one. It is an object now. So how we
Yes.
can get the
Dot
object values?
dot
Object
Dot.
dot that particular key value. So you
Great.
can see. So both ways it's up to you which one you can follow. Okay.
Yes.
So just remember. So the filter and group by it seems to be both are same. Okay. So when we get
Yeah.
the all the condition, then you can go for the group by. When we want to pick the only particular one, then you can go for the only particular condition is true. Then you can go for the filter.
Yes.
Can
Got
we
it, guys?
get multiple outputs here? Like Wednesday, we have filtered it here.
Where,
And
where, where? Here you can see multiple outputs are coming now.
no, multiple outputs are coming.
Yeah.
But I want to filter both Wednesday and Saturday. Can we do that one?
Here,
Yeah.
no, here you can see we are grouping the data. We are not filtering the data.
Mhm.
Group means always the unique value, na?
Yes.
So the same category of data, HR data, let us assume this is your HR data. All HR people are coming here. Something like that one.
So
Okay.
his requirement can be fulfilled by filter, right, sir?
That means only Wednesday and these
Saturday.
two data only you want to get it. So
Yeah,
how we
yeah.
can get it? So inside of only single array you want or you want to print it separately.
Separately.
So you can guys, you are remember it. This is the entire object now. How we can get the multiple values? Tell me. So you need to create an object, right? Let's say, okay, don't worry.
Dot.
I'm putting this entire thing is in a variable data. So now you can understand the power of a variable. So this is my data. So I want to create this one. So you want Wednesday data. Then you can see here how we can get the Wednesday data. Your data
Fun.
is available inside of which variable? Data. Then it is an object data dot Wednesday. You can get your Wednesday data, right?
Yes.
Yes, but you can closely observe it. You can see this is Wednesday key and this is in the form of array. Then the second object, what is your, you want the Saturday data. Then you can see data dot Saturday.
Set.
You can see we're getting or not your requirement,
Yeah.
Yeah. Correct.
right?
So we have to use
Yeah, yes, this is
variable.
the way only you need to create your according to your
Sir, but we
requirement.
declare function na in the head
Where you are
section.
creating function.
This
Here
data.
I'm not creating any function here. Closely observe it.
This
This is a variable.
on that variable we are calling group by function.
Yes, because every time here you can see here we are grouping the data means again we no need to write the same query again and again, right?
No, no.
So, yeah, go ahead.
At
Go
the
ahead.
time of teaching functions,
Yeah.
you said in the head section, we can define function and we can call it on a script level, that is output level. But here we are
Yes.
saving the data as a variable.
No. You can see. Okay, I got it. Okay, see, you can see here for the Wednesday data, what user requirement output of you are applying the group by function. It is generating some output, right?
Yes.
From that output, we need to pick the particular one, right? Where that data output is available. We need to place some inside of some place, right? Then only we can able to use it that output, right?
Yeah.
That is the work here. So again and again, you can see, for example, I'm not creating any variable here. So here, what is your requirement? Again, here we need to write like this one,
Yeah,
right?
we have to yes.
So replicating the things, right? So here, the first occurrence is there. Here also, we need to pick the Saturday data. Again, we need to write that function again, right? So how many
Oh,
times you are executing the data?
multiple times.
So instead
So we
of that
can make
one, you are simply execute your data and you are put it inside of a variable. Then from that variable, whatever your requirement, you can got it, right? Creating some temporary variable in some other languages, right? You are executing our script and your whatever the result is there, you can put it inside of a one variable and you can use that variable, something like that one. Okay,
yes.
got it, guys? Right?
Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you can understand. So what is the need of the variables here?
Yeah.
So this is the way we can minimizing the code complexity something. Say group by function. Let's see, is
Yeah.
there any other group by? This is a normal one. Dollar expression I will explain later. Yeah. And then everything is cut. Okay. So now you can see this is the writing of your regular expression. It is not coming here, and I will explain this one later. Yeah. After coming of a regular expression and thing. That's it. Yeah, I think the multiple and everything. Okay. Yeah, that's all for the group by function. Yeah. So that's simple one. So combination of the filter, group by, and everything we can solve the complex ones. So as of now, that's all for today, guys. So I think the Monday only, right? Again, we meet. So the Monday we can see the most important one, that is the map and the map object. That is your heart of your expression program, right? Every time your data is coming up an array, so you need to access the array elements one by one, and you want to perform something like that one. So those kind of operation we can done by using the map. So far, whatever you are discussing, we are not accessing the any items, array of items. You are applying the operation top of an array and it is giving the result. That's it, right? We are not picking the single item, then we want to perform some that kind of operation we are not performed here. So how we can do that means by using the map, we can able to do that one. So that we will start in Monday. Okay. Yeah. So better you can come up with some use cases, then we can solve, then you can also get the knowledge share. For the data view, most of the examples we need to practice it. Okay. Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, guys. Yeah. So any doubts, then you can ask. Yeah. So for the data view, we can spend more time. Any doubts, you can ask. I'm ready. Okay.
Yes, sir. So
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
so till now we run group by, distinct by, and filter.
Yes. All are
So
taking array as a input. That is the word. Remember,
yes,
whatever today class we are discussed, input is
Array.
array.
array. What is the output of group by?
Group by is also
Output. Output.
giving us, but it is a two set array only.
No.
It's an
Output.
object.
That is the one. That
Object.
is the
It's an
one.
object.
Remembered.
It's an
Yeah.
object. And yeah.
So because depending on that only, your functions will be different. In the future, you can understand output of this group by function we can use as a input to the other function. There we need to more conscious about this one. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Any doubts, sir? You can see every time I am taking the example from this website only. Just remember to practice and everything. It is very easier. So I think
Yes. Yes.
yeah. So it is
Absolutely.
good to always go there and you can see every time I'm seeing the official documentation. So you also guys go there in official document, take the examples and do it your own and practice it. Then it is very easy to practice everything. Okay.
So my
Everything
question is, generally, how many these predefined function are used in real time?
predefined
Yeah,
generally, yeah,
so
that
group
no, 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 no.
Filter.
So in that point of view, in maximum we can use the map object, filter object. Most of the cases we can work on this one, and some string functions we need to work it. Map, so map and map object.
Map is heavily used, right?
Without map, there is no data interpretation here. Everything we need
Yeah.
to read one by one, then we need to perform something in those situation. Map is nothing but just like your for loop here. Without for loop, you can able to process any group of data in any
No,
language. So
no.
that's the one. Now you can now you can compare with the map with the for. Both are same. Okay. So without leaps, there is no programming. The same thing without map, it is very hard to map. But it's very easy, guys. Data view is very easy. You can spend at least 1 hour. Then it is very easy. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But need practice. Without practice, it is very hard. I'm telling you. Okay. Yeah. That's it, guys. Then we can stop the class here. Yeah. Any no doubts? You know.